Hi. I don't want you to forget that Sweden is a good, great country. It's a fantastic country. Native Swedes and people coming here as migrants, decent, honest, hard-working, competent people. It's a fantastic country. It's where it's going. That's the problem. See? But don't forget, it's a good country. Now, if you look at where it's going, then you start to worry, and I think we are going in the same direction as Brussels and Paris. I read the other day that Paris got 6,500 armed soldiers stationed throughout Paris. And Brussels, they also have armed forces in the city. That's where we're going. That's the direction. We are not there, but you should really worry about the situation. I think Mr. Trump is becoming popular in Sweden because he acknowledged that there is a situation and our own ministers don't. See? So people start to like Mr. Trump more and more. Some might even say that he cares more about Sweden than our own Swedish PM, Stefan. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna translate a story. Just an example of where it's going, okay? There's a suburb very close to where I live. It's called Husby. It's more or less famous now because of all the car burnings recently. Okay, the social area, the place where people meet, has been taken over in Husby by men with beards, basically. Yeah, that's what it is. And this is a story about a woman. Her name is Zeliha Dagli. I'll just translate this. And I remember this story back in 2015. Okay, so she's telling this. So we started a network in the, we call it Suburb Feminists. It was started in 2015. We had a debate forum on Facebook, and we had meetings in Husby every month. We wanted it to lead to a change. So we go to the coffee shop in the center, where you will find only men. 15 to 25 women used to participate. So we discussed what it looks like, what we can do to bring these questions up in the debate. We know that the problem isn't unique for Husby, and we know that we knew that there wasn't any simple solutions, but we had to stand up for our values and our rights. Okay, so they started this in 2015. I remember this as something very positive. Yeah, that's what we need. People doing something about the situation. So I was very sad when I read this article, because now she says this: we noticed that brothers scared and controlled their sisters, that lone mothers were controlled by their young sons and were no longer allowed to go to these meetings. We started to be regarded as dangerous. Okay, so this group fell apart, and she now says, I have now moved from my beloved Husby. I miss it very much, but I got sick and tired of having to explain things that for me were very obvious. Things about my private life. I was sick of being questioned or for not wearing the veil and being called a whore. See? Okay. So see you later. Bye.